Hi, everybody. For those of you who may not know me, I am Lindsay Bennett, and I am the Senior Development Manager for the American Cancer Society in Palm Beach County, and doing all things pink across Palm Beach County, making strides against breast cancer and Men Wear Pink. And we are so excited to have Baptist Health Cancer Care back as our big pink chair sponsor. I love your guys' team picture in front of our big pink chair every year. This is my fifth Making Strides that we're going into, but of course, not just the fifth for Baptist. And we're going to hear a little bit more about that. I'm going to turn it back over to Darcy.
Well, hi. I think I know a lot of you on the call, but my name is Darcy McNally, and I am the Director of Support Services and Community Outreach here at the Lynn Cancer Institute. And I've been here for 25 years, and I've been a part of the Making Strides team here since we've been doing it, which is probably close to 20 years at this point. And it's always been an incredible event. And one of my favorite things about this event is that it brings together our LCI Baptist Health Boca Regional community with our ACS community, and we become a partnership to create some wonderful support for a really important cause. Breast cancer is the number one cancer that we treat here at Boca, and so we see it a lot. And when we collaborate and partner with our community partners like the American Cancer Society, they're able to support our patients and help as we're helping them as well. So we look to do this kickoff and encourage you to take all of this in today and then reach out to your coworkers, your families, and your friends to encourage them to join. You will be seeing a QR code on almost every single slide. It's our kind of our way of making you scan it and sign up as we speak to encourage you to do it. It's a little subliminal advertising or more in your face advertising, but we really want to get the biggest team possible, and we're really excited about this year's event. And so the first thing I'd like to do to inspire you is introduce you to an inspirational person. So next slide, please. This is Julie Diaz, and Julie is one of ours, and she is a breast cancer survivor from Lynn, and I'd like to turn the floor over to her for her to share her story. Julie?
Thank you, Darcy. Good afternoon. Hello, my name is Julie Diaz. I was diagnosed with triple positive invasive ductal carcinoma in June 2021, 2 weeks before my 40th birthday. It was my very first mammogram, and the diagnosis was very unexpected. The Lynn Cancer Center was my home for 16 months, where my treatment plan included 6 chemo rounds of Taxotere, carboplatin, Herceptin, and Perjeta, a double mastectomy surgery, 14 immunotherapy treatments, 25 radiation sessions over 5 weeks, in which at the end, my doctor recommended 5 extra specialized radiation targeted therapy. I'm currently on a daily aromatase inhibitor medication for 5 to 7 years. My daughters were 6 and 9 years old, and while they did not fully understand what I was going through, they were and still are my daily motivation. I moved to Florida 7 years ago to be closer to my retired parents, and here we were. The roles were reversed, and they were my caregivers every single day of my journey. In 2021, we were in the height of COVID with so many restrictions. I would walk through the double doors of the Lynn Cancer Center and brace myself for the results. And when I would get the all clear, chemo is tomorrow, I would smile through the tears and we would get ready to face those long days. My husband came to every single appointment, every chemo session, every 3 weeks, and sat in the parking lot while I sat in the closest chair to the window where I could sit and wave to him. A breast cancer at 40 years old, and actually at any age, is very hard to navigate. It can make you feel very alone. But the Lynn Cancer Center and its support programs, alongside with Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, you can find as little or as many resources as you need. Support groups, question guides, breast cancer walks to share stories with other survivors, or simply just someone to talk to. There is help there. Well, my family and I have been on this journey for 4 years with many days of uncertainty. One thing I am confident about is that I couldn't have gotten through any of this without the unwavering support care team, my oncologist, my surgical oncologist, the Lynn Cancer Center social workers, my family, my friends, and all of the friends in the breast cancer community that I've made along the way. In closing, my favorite quote, which I think about daily, is, "When you get to where you're going, turn around and help her too. For there was a time not long ago when she was you." One day you'll look back and realize this is a reality. But I always say to myself, this is a chapter in my book, but not my whole story. And with all of the support along the way, you too as well can survive. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you to the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, the Lynn Cancer Center, and especially Darcy for allowing me to share my story. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are here, helping us give everyone the chance to live a longer, healthier life, free from breast cancer. You are survivors. You are thrivers. You are caregivers and supporters, standing together in a movement dedicated to ending breast cancer as we know it, for everyone, unifying communities across the nation. Wherever you are on your breast cancer journey, there is a place for you at Making Strides, powering the mission forward, one impactful mile at a time. For over 3 decades, every step made helped the American Cancer Society fund the future of breast cancer research and programs. You are the heartbeat of the #1 breast cancer movement in the country. You are making strides against breast cancer. Together, we are the hope, the movement, the future. Join us.
So thank you so much, Julie, for that really inspiring moment. Thank you so much. So Making Strides Against Breast Cancer is the #1 breast cancer movement in the country, and that is because of people like you. As I said, this is my 5th year as Senior Development Manager for the American Cancer Society, but I also was a volunteer for a really long time before, mainly in the purple space with Relay for Life. My mom is a 2-time breast cancer survivor, and my father's a renal cancer survivor. And so this mission is so close to my heart. And so why? Why do we do this? Well, this year, more than 316,000 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in the United States alone, and more than 2,800 men. Every time I give that number for men, there's people in the room that turn around and look at me and go, "What? What? Wait, what?" There's still so many people who don't know that men get and die from breast cancer. Female breast cancer, the death rate has declined 44% as of 2022, and that is because of earlier detection and improved treatment. And that's because of what you guys are doing, supporting Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, the American Cancer Society, and that awareness for people like Julie that are sharing their stories and encouraging our girlfriends, our moms, our aunts, our sisters to go and get those mammograms. And early detection saves lives, 100%. Cancer screening is critical. So make sure you go to cancer.org/get-screened. You can get all of our screening recommendations. You all are healthcare professionals, you know that. And I always tell everybody, you got to talk to your doctors too. You don't have a doctor, it's time to find one. So our dollars make a huge difference. We have invested $54 million in 71 grants that are focused on health disparities and health equity research as of May this year. So that's making sure that those rural, underfunded communities have the best mammograms, the best screening options. We have what's called a Hope Lodge. There are 27 of them across the United States, including one in Puerto Rico. More than 547,000 free nights of lodging to over 36,000 guests. So if you're going in Florida to Jacksonville or to Tampa, that's where our Hope Lodges are, because that's the best place for your particular kind of cancer. Our survivor and a caregiver can stay there for free. And let me tell you, they are beautiful. And when my father had renal cancer, he was at Cleveland Clinic in Weston, and he was in the hospital and then rehab for 51 days. And my mom lived in a hotel for all of those days. And so it adds up. So our Hope Lodges make a huge difference to people. And our transportation, we've served more than 68,000 patients with 878,000 rides to treatment as of last year. That's through our grants that we offer directly to some of our hospital partners. Also, our Road to Recovery program, which is completely volunteer driven. 6,000 patients received nearly 71,000 rides. After COVID, when we started Road to Recovery back up, I was so proud that Palm Beach County was one of the first places to step up and say, absolutely, let's do this. We're ready to get back in and volunteer. Uh, what do those dollars do? We also, huge in discovery, currently investing more than $84 million in breast cancer specific research through 182 grants. That's things like Herceptin, treatments that have come out, better screening. In 2024, our trained staff at our 1-800 number, which is 24/7, by the way, has answered 351,000 live calls and chats. And the number one information request is for breast cancer. And in 2023, ACS CAN, which is our advocacy arm, advocated to increase or protect funding for breast and cervical cancer early detection programs in 40 states and across the federal government. So, what has Baptist done for this? Well, last year, you guys had 9 teams with 446 participants, and you raised over $11,000 with those 9 teams. That is incredible. You guys always have a great turnout. I love seeing everybody there. So what are we going to do in 2025? Well, you're going to tell us. Join us. So if you scan this QR code, as Darcy said, that'll take you to the LCI Boca Regional Hospital company page. And then you can either join a team there that's already formed or form your own team. Invite your friends and family to join the team. A team can be 1 person or 1,000 people. We would love to see 20 teams from our LCI Boca Raton Regional Women's Institute company. You guys can do it. I know you can. I've seen it. 750 participants, I think, is nothing for you guys. And I would love to see those teams raise $15,000. I know it's a lofty goal, but I also know that you guys can do it. We are starting on Saturday, October 25th at 7 a.m. for sunrise yoga and a sound bath. The opening ceremonies will start at 8:30. And then the walk itself will start at 9. Make sure you guys are there from our Baptist family by around 8 because we're going to do your team picture at 8:15. Excuse me. Again, here's that QR code. I'm just going to keep slipping it in. I know you all have your phones with you. Grab it right now. I'm sure that Darcy and Lisa will also send this out. Once you sign up and you register, you can get an app to fundraise. It's available on the App Store. It's available on Google Play. It makes donating so easy. People can just do Apple Pay, Google Pay, Venmo, PayPal. It's so easy. Share your story on your page. What is your why? Why are you helping to support Making Strides Against Breast Cancer? So you just go, register, sign in, and then you can copy your fundraising link directly to Facebook, tag your family and friends, and they can support you right there through Facebook. We try to make it as easy as we can. Share on social media. We're all on Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, whatever you're on. There's email templates right on the website and in the app. Join our Facebook group, Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Palm Beach County. You'll see all of our amazing events that are coming up. Make sure you download that app. Ask 10 friends, 10 friends to make a $10 donation. Look how quickly that's $100, right? If you're more of an in-person, think about what you love. We have a volunteer she's an exerciser. She does a squat-a-thon at her gym every year, raises a couple $1,000s. She loves it. She knows it. You guys are doing some amazing things for Spirit Week we're going to talk about. See how you can help that. So if you raise $1,000, we consider you part of our Grand Club and we'll send you some swag. This is our mug and our hoodie this year for our Grand Club. And if you get all the way to $2,500, then you are a pace setter. And trust me, I've got cute little buttons for you. I've got great swag for you. Plus, you can get this very cool backpack and this jacket. Right now, it's double points. So get out there and get those fundraising dollars in. Normally, you raise $1, you get 1 point. Once you earn 250 points, you can log into shopacsrewards.org and get some of this really cool branded stuff. However, right now through October 3rd, you raise $1, you get 2 points. So now's the time to really get out on Facebook, get out everywhere, and ask for those donations. If you are a survivor or thriver or you know one, make sure that you invite them to register. When you register, it will ask if you're a survivor or thriver, if you're a caregiver, or if you're a supporter. A survivor is considered a survivor the day you're diagnosed. So you don't have to be at a certain place on your cancer journey. You don't have to be finished with surgery or treatments. You are a survivor the day you're diagnosed. So then you'll get an email. It'll come from Will Enterprises and they will send you this beautiful t-shirt in the mail for free that you can also wear. Well, you guys will be wearing your Baptist shirt, but then you can wear it to the grocery store. You can wear it everywhere and tell everybody how amazing and strong you are. And let me tell you where our dollars go. So a $10 donation, that helps our chat line. That helps people find support online, run our website with all of those amazing resources that we have. $25 helps support our ACS Cares program, which can connect a new survivor with a trained survivor. We've got to share our stories. Everybody's journey is a little bit different, but there's always similarities and there's always things that we can suggest and help each other out in. We have survivors that we bring in, we train, and they talk to people who have been newly diagnosed. $45 can help with our trained cancer specialist on that 1-800 number. That again, 24/7, 365, that's open. When you have those questions about what does this diagnosis mean? $90, it supports our Hope Lodges. So that's one free night of lodging. Wow, that's huge. I can tell you it costs my mom more than $90 a night. And then $100 goes towards our grants and our training of our Road to Recovery drivers and can help provide 2 free rides and invaluable relief to people who are making it to their treatment appointments that otherwise they might be missing. And now I'm going to turn it over to the wonderful Lisa Woolner to tell you guys about what's going on campus.
Hi guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Lisa. I am the breast cancer social worker here at the Lynn Cancer Institute. So I just kind of want to tell you some of the stuff that we have going on to get ready for our Making Strides Against Breast Cancer race. And a lot of this information, I will be sending email updates. So don't worry if it's a lot of information all at once. So we're obviously having our kickoff today at noon. You can register with our QR code or going to the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Palm Beach website and registering under our Boca Raton Regional Hospital, Lynn Cancer Institute. You can either form your own team or you can join one of the other ones already listed. I encourage you to share your fundraising links, put them on your socials. It's a lot easier to raise money than you think. We are going to have some tabling days, which is where we will be helping with registration, handing out race t-shirts. We'll be at LCI on the 1st, 8th, 13th, and 20th. We'll be at the Lynn Women's Institute on the 2nd, Drummond on October the 9th, and Boca Raton Regional Hospital on the 10th. And once again, I'll send some email updates right before we do any of those so you guys can come out and join us there. We will have the t-shirts available for those who are pre-registered, and this will be kind of as long as we have supplies last. We encourage you guys to all join us for our walk on October the 25th. And that week leading up to it, we are going to have our Spirit Week that we'll go over in the next slide. All right, so here's what we have planned so far for our Spirit Week. And like I said, we'll be sending updates as we get closer. Join us in the LCI lobby on Monday, October 20th to make a pink ribbon in honor of or in memory of somebody, and also just to show your support for a $2 donation. And remember, all donations made during this week will go to the American Cancer Society and Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. On Tuesday, October 21st, we're going to have a pinwheel garden, and we encourage you to come by in the lobby and with a $5 donation to dedicate a pinwheel to somebody and plant it on the side of the building at LCI. We will hopefully have a gorgeous pinwheel garden by the afternoon. Wednesday, we have a really fun day. We're doing a bake sale in the morning, and then at lunchtime, we're going to do an ice cream social. We will also have our big inflatable pink chair photo opportunity. On Thursday, come join us to make friendship bracelets with a donation. On Friday, we're doing something really fun this year. We're going to have pizza for a purpose. So we will have pizza from Tommaso's with a $5 donation, along with drinks to be able to purchase. And that will be in the cafe at LCI from 11:30 till about 1 o'clock, kind of as long as we have pizza available. Also, we encourage you guys to wear pink within the scope of your dress code so that we can hopefully cover this campus in pink and remind them all what we're fighting for. And then last is on Saturday, we would love for you to join us at the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. And don't forget, we are all going to meet at about 8 so we can do our team picture at 8:15. I really look forward to seeing everybody there. And like I said, we'll be following up with emails, so feel free to reach out with any questions. Thanks so much.
By the way, this is this year's shirt. So I know every year, those of you that come out and walk, we have different types of shirts. And so this year, our marketing team changed it up. It is still a beautiful pink shirt. On the back, you'll see the ribbon has flowers in it because it talks about where flowers bloom, so does hope. So it's kind of a neat tagline this year. And that's what we'll be giving out to registered walkers who will be joining us on the walk on Saturday.
And I wanted to share this. This is the activation that you guys are bringing this year. I'm always so excited to see what you guys are going to come up with. For those of you that were with us last year, we had Beth the Painter. This is your drink station. They're going to have like 3 different juices kind of mixed, a pink lemonade, I think. So this is going to be right by the Baptist tent, which is going to be right across from that big pink chair. So make sure you come by and you get something nice and refreshing.
And the final thing too, so sorry, Lindsay, is that while supplies last, we had them last year. You can only get them if you come to the walk. We have about 4 cases of those big, giant pink beach hats. But you got to come to the walk to get them. So don't just sign up and not come. You got to come to get all the good stuff.
Absolutely. And people love those hats. So we still have one here. Thank you so much to everybody. The American Cancer Society is a volunteer-driven organization. I am but one person. We're a small staff, but mighty, but not as mighty as you guys are. The first time I started working here, everybody said, "Oh yeah, Darcy and the Baptist team, they're amazing." And you guys really have been. I will be on campus like 3 times this month, and I'm so excited. We'll be out there with the big pink chair. I'm coming to a couple health fairs that you guys are doing to really get that awareness out. And I'm so excited to just connect and be part of your team. We are the movement, and we are the hope, and we are the future. And I 100% believe that and know that. So thank you so much. There's the QR code one more time, just in case you hadn't scanned it yet, but you also can go to makingstrideswalk.org/Palm Beach FL, find the LCI/BRRH team, and start your own team. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, guys. And Julie, once again, thank you for your courage of telling and sharing your story. You are a warrior, and we're just so proud and honored that you are a part of us and our team and our family here.
Thank you always.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great afternoon and happy weekend.